Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We've been talking stress awareness all this week. It's Thursday, so that means it's time for Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday. We have Robin on the phone. Hi, Robin.
Good morning.
How are you?
Just fine.
Okay, so I know you're going to tell us about your favorite thing that you like to do to relieve stress, so tell us about it.
It's Zumba. I got started with Zumba when my kids all went off to college. I was widowed. I was found myself alone for the first time in many years. So I started doing Zumba and just loved it. I do it like maybe 4 times a week.
Okay.
Sometimes more. And then when my daughter came home from law school, I got her into it. So we keep each other honest and we do Zumba together.
I love that. Why did you decide like Zumba was what you wanted to do instead of some other form of activity?
Well, I love to dance. And so to me, doing Zumba is not exercise whatsoever. And it's fun, it's uplifting. I mean, I can be having the worst day, and I can go to a Zumba class, and I come out feeling refreshed and energized.
I love that.
And it's what kept me sane during I had breast cancer 4 years ago, and it kept me, I'd have my chemo on Thursdays, well, I'd be in a Zumba class on Saturday, and it just made me feel good.
I love that. I love that so much. What's your favorite like kind of music to Zumba to? Because I'm sure there's different music in different classes, right?
Right, yes. I go to the Y, and they have several different instructors, and they all have a different routine and different types of music, but usually Zumba is Latin American.
Okay.
And it was started by Beto Perez back in, I think, 2001, and has grown tremendously. I prefer the Latin American style because it seems like it's more energy. A lot seem to do a lot of hip hop,
Sure.
and I'm 68 years old, so I'm not really into that, but I can keep up with them.
Yeah, well, and that's like so cool because sometimes when I think about a dance class, I used to dance when I was younger, and I like try now, and I feel like I can't remember the steps, but I feel like Zumba's much less pressure.
It is, because once you learn, if you go to the same instructor, you learn the steps, and they always come up with new routines, new music, and that's always nice because it's not like the same thing over and over and over again.
Sure. Awesome. Well, Robin, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us tonight.
Well, you're welcome.
So you are a Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday winner for this week, and you are qualified for the monthly prize too. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So I have a lot of stress-free activities or de-stressing activities. Most of them involve my nieces and nephews because they're my favorite. They make me less stressed at all times. I mean, they have the cutest faces. This is Anderson and Madden. I think actually we were done making cookies in this picture, which is one of my favorite de-stressing activities to do, but the other one I've been doing with all of my nieces and nephews, so even Madeline, who is going to turn 15, but Madden is now the only one that I physically can do this with, and I think we have like a little video. Airplane. Coming in for a landing. So that video was like 2 years old. He's a little bigger now, but he's not actually that much bigger right now. He seems to be taken after my mom, who's 4'11". So he still fits on my legs as though I can fly him like an airplane. But the rest of them are all too big. But he just had a new baby sister, so in like 3 years I can start flying Gracie. I will tell you the reason why that's so de-stressing for me and relaxing is, and I mean, I'm not suggesting you do this if you're not comfortable having a child on your feet, but it is the best hamstring stretch on the planet. And I don't know why, if Madden is just like the perfect size or the perfect weight or whatever, but I have the tightest hamstrings, and when I put them on my feet, it just feels so much better. So try it if you want, but like, don't hurt anybody. Coming up next, he's so cute too. Right? Coming up next, your Good Day Calendar test. We'll be right back.